Hello, welcome to Spink, another coin sale, another coin podcast. Friday, April the 28th. We have two sales. One is a specialised sale, the Cassim modern Greek coins and banknotes, and the other is a general sale of British and world coins. The banknote department have already mentioned the banknotes of the Cassim collection. I have here the coins, and it's quite a comprehensive collection. He was collecting all his life, George Cassim, as I'm sure the banknote department have already told you, and he collected from all the major dealers, all the major auction houses around the world. He put together a comprehensive, not a hugely expensive collection, but a very good collector's collection of modern Greek coins, starting with John Kapodistrias, the early days of the Republic after they got independence from Turkey, and then after his assassination on with the kingdom under Otho and George. So we have a very good run of the copper and the silver coinage. There's very little gold coinage in the modern Greek coins, and indeed in this collection there are only two gold coins. Just to look at a few, give you a flavour. If you're not familiar with the Greek coinage, they have, firstly, in the early days, the phoenix rising from the ashes, wings outstretched, and this was a symbol of the resurgent, the new independent Greece. Greece struggled to be independent of the Ottoman Turkish Empire, and backed by mostly Britain, France and Russia, they gained independence. Britain was a long time a champion, famously Lord Byron, and eventually, once they got independence, they very proudly displayed the phoenix on their coinage, rising out of the flames. This is a lovely 20 lepta, 1821. The phoenix on one side with a large cross above. Down below in a little cartouche is the date in Greek, which is the date of the revolution, rather than the date of the coin. And then on the other side, 1831. Yes, 1831. A typical example in very good condition, the type of coin that any collector would be pleased to put in his collection, and not hugely rare. Quite frequently these turn up, but difficult to get in better than very fine condition, especially the larger copper coins. They were obviously used quite a lot because they come in very poor condition. And also they were remade, they were re-stamped. They often took local coinage and just used the blanks and stamped them over. So sometimes the coinage is a bit rough. But nevertheless, it's a handsome, big, heavy coin. Later on, under the monarchy of Otto, there's a change. There's a very subtle change, or perhaps it's not so subtle when you put them side by side. Instead of the phoenix rising from the ashes, we have a crowned coat of arms. And this is the change to the monarchy, the Western European style monarchy. And from now on, Greek coinage bears a coat of arms. But, having said that, it became the Greek coat of arms, the cross with the crown above, and so very proudly displayed. At first they had the Bavarian coat of arms in the centre, which is of course where Otho came from. But then they dispensed with the Bavarian coat of arms and they just had the cross, which is still of course the shield of Greece today. This shows you the type of copper coin that was used throughout the 19th century in Greece. These are two very nice examples. But interestingly, this is 1833 and this is 1831. What a change, what a contrast. Style, method of manufacture, everything. This is the new Greece, the Greece of the modern 19th century Western European world, as opposed to the new independent Greece that had struggled to be free from the Ottoman Empire. Quite a contrast, and just in a couple of years you can see the change that has occurred. We have quite a lot of silver coins as well. As I said, only 2 gold ones. The silver is in good condition, and because Mr. Cassim was buying from all over the world, a lot of them come in these modern plastic holders, PCGS holders, which I'm sure you're all familiar with. But they do one good thing: they do preserve them very nicely, even though you can't see them very clearly on the video. Here's a good example from the Ionian Islands, a 30 lepta, tiny silver coin, but it's a proof. And so a proof coin encapsulated like this is kept free of marks. This proof 1834 is given a PCGS grade of proof 65. Presumably, like the Americans, scale up to 70. So that's 65 out of 70, which is quite a high grade. This is a very interesting little silver coin. We're going back in time because this has the phoenix on it. And because it has a phoenix on it, this coin is actually called a phoenix. 1828, and it's the only silver coin of the Capodistrian period. So that is a must for all collectors. And George Cassim managed to acquire a very good example. And that's been put in this plastic holder with a grade of MS 62, which is quite a high grade for one of those coins. So we have 250 lots of coins, all of modern Greece. This follows on from the banknote sale, modern Greek banknotes, which is again 200 plus lots, I think, which will be on Thursday afternoon, and this will be on the Friday morning. After that, we'll have a short break, I'll have a cup of tea, and then we'll start again, because we have a general sale on the same day. I've selected 3 coins from the general sale. They're not Greek. They are entirely English. But I chose them just because they're pretty and I like them. The first one is an Edward VI sovereign, and the other 2 are silver crowns. The Edward VI sovereign, the young boy king, half-length in armour, his crown, sword, and crowned orb with the cross. The Renaissance and Reformation boy king, Edward. Not with a very long reign, but a very momentous reign, and it's a lovely coin. On the reverse, the Tudor coat of arms and the newly introduced supporters, the lion and not the unicorn, the lion and the dragon, hinting there at the Tudor dynasty's Welsh origins. It's a lovely coin, very pretty. This will go for a lot of money. The collector bought it 30, 40 years ago from the old firm Seaby, which are no longer in business here in London. And he paid a lot of money for it then. He told me that he really pushed the boat out and he thought the end of the world had come. Well, he'll get possibly £15,000 for it now, possibly more, which will be a good return on his money. It's a lovely coin. The other 2 are silver crowns. One is Oliver Cromwell. Not everybody's cup of tea, but it's a very handsome coin. the shield of the Commonwealth of England on the reverse. And the other is a Gothic crown of Queen Victoria. And she wasn't everybody's cup of tea either. So I'm giving you the choice between Oliver Cromwell and Queen Victoria. Tell me who you prefer. Answers on a postcard. This, however, is not just any old Gothic crown. There's a lot of discussion about whether Gothic crowns are all proofs or not, whether they made any just for circulation. Some people say they're all proofs, but if so, there are a lot of them. But this quite definitely is a proof because it has the plain edge and it has the superb mirror fields. A lovely coin, this one, in splendid condition, and that'll cost you many thousands of pounds as well. So a great contrast, Victorian Gothic as opposed to the Puritan Commonwealth, but you can put them side by side and they make quite a good pair, I think. So that's the general sale, which follows on from the George Cassim modern Greek coins. It's all online. Please have a look and good luck. Thank you very much.